Jason Chaffetz joins me now to talk about this. Jason, good morning. Were you surprised to hear that the Trump and Biden administrations both pressured Twitter over COVID information, sometimes shutting down respected doctors?
I don't think anybody understood the gravity and the magnitude of what was happening there. You would think that law enforcement would give some general warnings about, Russian interference or Chinese manipulation or something like that. I can totally understand and justify that. What is stunning here, Ashley, is the idea that they went away from the law and started getting into what they would like to do, which is political speech. And so that clear and bright line, instead of engaging in law enforcement activities, they engaged in First Amendment political issues. That's what's fundamentally wrong, especially at the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the CIA, other types of agencies that are meant to protect us, not protect us against terms of service, protect us against the law. And these social media companies have, under Section 230, immunity. So what law were they trying to enforce?
Yeah. How about protecting the First Amendment? I'm going to move on now, Jason. Congressman Matt Gaetz is urging Jim Jordan to run for House Speaker. Meantime, other Republicans reportedly eyeing Steve Scalise as a potential challenger to Kevin McCarthy as well. I guess my first question, Jason, is do you think McCarthy will be the next speaker?
I mean, he's the odds-on favorite to be the next one, but the problem is you only got a margin of 4, and that's with this unruly group. Look out, anything can go. Look, I love Jim Jordan would be a great speaker. Steve Scalise would be a great speaker. I don't know where this is going, and I think the biggest story of next week is who's going to grab that reign of power, and he's got to find somebody that unanimously, essentially, everybody can get behind. And I don't know, and I don't think others know, where this is actually going to land next week.
What does it tell us, Jason? I mean, is there a discord among the party, or is competition a good thing? I mean, is there more to this?
Well, look, the process in the selection of the speaker, I've argued for years. Nothing against Kevin McCarthy. I think he's a fine person, but nothing against Kevin. But I got to tell you, the selection, we know more about how to elect the next Miss America than we do the next Speaker of the House. There is almost no transparency in how you do this process, and it's got to change. But, we're going to see it play out. The Constitution is such that you have to go to the floor of the House of Representatives and call out that name for the whole world to see. And that's going to be interesting because nobody knows how that's going to go.
I wanted to ask you, Jason, I had Matt Schlapp on earlier today. He was saying that we were talking about the GOP needs to do a better job of getting away or getting rid of the skepticism over early voting, that the Democrats have really dominated, and that Republicans, who typically like to vote on the day of the election, need to understand that to fight fire, you have to use fire. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, after the 2010 shellacking, Democrats changed the way they go get votes, the way they put the emphasis on the early voting, and they worked in the states to change the voting laws. Republicans just sat by and were oblivious to it. So they better get with the game or help change the rules within the states, because right now they're chasing votes. Democrats are out chasing ballots, and they're much more successful and good at it.
The president may be deciding what he's going to do. He's spending his vacation this week in St. Croix. How lovely, while the border crisis goes on, et cetera, et cetera. But he may decide what to do in 2024. Do you think Biden goes again?
I think he does. I don't think he should. I don't think this is a president that has the type of mandate that he thinks, and I don't think he has the cognitive capability. But the puppeteers who like somebody pliable like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in office, I think the puppeteers want him right where he's at because they can manipulate him. That's my take on it. That's my view on it. I think those people behind the scenes really like to have somebody that they can manipulate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like a marionette. All right, Jason Chaffetz, great stuff as always. Thank you so much, Jason. Appreciate it.
Good to